Hey everybody, welcome back to the Banner Saga, our third episode. When we left off last time, the Dredge were attacking Rook's and Alet's hometown of Skogr, and we are working with Ivor. We're going to try to save as many people as we can, and we have to head to this house on the hill. Sure enough, Dredge are gathering in number. Fear threatens to bubble over to panic. How long do we need to keep this up, you ask? Ivor shakes his head unknowingly. That's a bad sign. When Ivor does not know shit, that is a very bad sign. So, I've already explained this, but we can change our turn order. We definitely want Alet to be near the end of our turn order, probably Ivor somewhere in the middle, because Ivor is a strong motherfucker, so we want to place him into position as soon as possible, and we can maneuver around with Edgel and Rook, and Alet, who is our missile unit, so we want her to be... She needs to be the most flexible as to positioning, so I've got her at the end of my turn order. But there we go. We are ready for this battle. Well, as ready as we'll ever be anyway. So, we've got 3 Dredge Grunts and this Dredge Stone Guard with his massive shield. Right, so I'm going to grab Rook, if I can, place him here. And Alet will be somewhat in the rear, protected by Ivor, Edgel, and Rook. And here we go. We are ready to go. The one with the shield looks like trouble, says Rook. And Ivor says, let me handle him. No problem, Ivor. I was not really planning on facing off with him myself. So there you go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to place Ivor right here. So the Dredge Stone Guard is the name. We'll have to fight through his own grunts to get to us. But there we go. We've already taken one of those grunts down to half strength. No fucking problem. Edgel is a shield master. I don't really know what his title is, but anyway, he has the shield wall ability, which gives one armor to our own units when they are in a line. So there we go. Immediately, I've given an armor to Ivor and Edgel, just like that. No problem. Ivor is much like Mogir. I believe he has Return the Favor, but he has a different active ability, which is Battering Ram. He knocks a unit back for 1 armor damage, and 1 additional damage per unit they pass through. But he has Return the Favor, much like Mogir does, which is a very nice skill. But we'll put Rook into, well, he'd have to expend 1 of his 4 willpower points to attack this guy. I'll just put him into formation with the rest of them. There we go. And there we go. He's immediately been flanked by this grunt. And now we've got to move Alet like so. That might be not too bad. We'll shoot this guy here. We'll break his armor a bit. 2 points. Just to give Rook an easier time. And there we go. We got Ivor next turn, who can finish off this grunt no problem. We might as well. Alright, now the Stone Guard is going to move into base contact with Rook and wreck his fucking day. Holy shit. But we can get Edgel to attack this Stone Guard. He is not too bad, actually. He's got quite a lot of strength. 9 strength and 11 armor when in contact. But there we go. We'll do 2 armor breaking damage, like so. Rook is getting the shit kicked out of him, and you know what? I'd like to pull him back. Back behind Ivor, but that may leave Alet open for attack. No, never mind. We can move Alet before she gets taken out by one of these grunts. Alright, in the turn, we'll put Alet behind Ivor. Hopefully that's far enough out of range where she doesn't get fucking wrecked by these grunts in the Stone Guard. We'll break 2 armor off the Stone Guard with Alet. It's best if I don't move Alet at all, actually. But there we go. They're going to take out Rook right here. Fuck. So, Rook is dead. And look at that. He's looking at the blood, and he's fallen over in dismay, I guess. But we can get Ivor to smash the fuck out of this grunt right here, weakening him significantly. Edgel has so much armor, though. It's great. We need to bust some more armor off this Stone Guard. There we go. And we'll get Alet to shoot an arrow at this Stone Guard eventually with her special ability. It will be great. Here we go. How much damage do you think we can do? To Apparently none. The armor is not broken enough. 2 more points. Maybe that'll be enough. Hopefully. Who knows? Oh, well, he goes directly into contact with Alette, which is not the greatest. Let's see. Can we damage him significantly with Ivor and take him out with someone else later? Perhaps Alette and her arrow ability. We're getting kind of fucked up here. We've been outmaneuvered significantly. But we can get Edgel to take out that grunt. But no, it's not worth it. We'll take another 2 points off this stone guard. And Ivor is just going to absorb as much hate as he can from these guys. And hopefully Alette can knock... Alette, attack this guy. Can you not attack someone you're in base contact with? Is that a thing? Maybe she has to move. I don't know. Yeah, apparently we can't attack someone who's so close, so we'll have to move Alette just a little bit. Hopefully she does not get knocked out by the stone guard next turn. Because I believe he can move right into contact with her. And he will do so, and he's going to knock her out. Oh, apparently not. He's too weak for that. Perfect. But we can get Ivor to move and take out this stone guard. We might as well take him out right now, get him out of the game. Blam. Stabbed him in the back, and that was it. Ivor has gained a promotion, and now we just need Edgel to knock some armor off these guys and get Alette's passive ability in there a bit. Okay, I thought he was going for Alette there, and I was about to shit my pants. But here we go. Maybe Alette can... No, she's not in range at all. We'll put her behind Ivor, and then she can attack whoever she wants. Oh, boy. It's not going so well for Alette right now. I haven't been able to get a good shot off with her the entire fucking battle so far, but we'll knock out a lot of this guy's health right now. Bam. So they're both rather weak, and they won't be able to do much damage to Edgel or Ivor. Whoop. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. Edgel has done 7 damage. It's absolutely nuts. And now Alette can take this guy out with a nice arrow shot. There we go. Alright, so I feel bad for Rook. He got knocked out immediately. But we have actually become victorious. And Ivor has gained a promotion. Wonderful. Alette has gained a promotion as well. I didn't even notice. And 6th round. Great. We can change the difficulty of the battle. I believe I'm playing on normal, though. So, there you go. A black horde is forming at the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivor, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back, then adds, Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. We'll keep watch. Yeah, we'll keep watch. Why not? As you turn to head back, a colossus appears around the side of a house. It silently looms over Alette, its face an expressionless, stony mask, more terrifying than any roar it may have produced. Time seems slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. We'll shoot it with an arrow. As though second nature, you knock an arrow. Alette is standing directly between you and the dredge, making the shot perilous at best. If you're off by a few inches, do not think about it. Alright, we can stop thinking and shoot the dredge. We can shout to get her attention instead, which I think is a bad idea. She'll just turn around and look at us and not do anything and get flattened. We can fire her safely above the dredge to distract it. I don't think that will do anything. I'm going to stop thinking and shoot the dredge. You let go. A second passes like an eternity. The arrow bounces off the dredge's face, inches away from what you think is an eye. It recoils, then turns upon Alette again. Edgel rushes to her side. Ivor throws himself between them, catching the mace on his shield, and returns the favor, crushing the dredge's head with his shield point. When the dust settles, you can see that everyone is alright. Edgel, what a motherfucker. He totally wants to bang Alette. And you know what? I may let it happen if he's such a nice guy, but you never know. Let's get out of here, says Ivor as he goes to check the last few houses nearby. Rook, see if you can find any more survivors and meet me in front of the hall. There we go. We will manage our party just briefly. Injuries. Rook is injured, so it's going to take 1 day to heal. Okay, items. Your items are shown at the bottom of the roster. Drag items onto your units to equip them. Items can only be equipped by characters of equal rank. Promote your units to equip higher rank items. Okay, so we've got this thing, a Let's Bracelet. Lovingly made by a hunter's wife to keep her daughter safe from harm. It gives +1 armor, +1 strength, and +1 willpower. And you know what? We'll give that to Alette. I think she has earned it. But, so Ivor has earned a promotion, and we'll promote him right off the bat. He is a rank 1 strong arm. Ivor, when Skogr was still young, Ivor wandered into the town center, startling the settlers from Rundwall who had rarely seen a Varl before. He's never said why he left Varl lands to help men build a small town, but each chieftain in Skogr's family line is happy to have him. He's known Rook since the man was young, and the two formed a fast kinship. So basically, he is our best friend. That's very cute. But we're going to promote him, and there we go. It's going to cost 5 renown, no big deal. So we have 2 points available, and I feel like... What is this? Oh, it's Battering Ram, that's right, and Return the Favor. Okay. I feel as if Ivor's main strength is going to be probably armor breaking as well as his armor itself. He's going to be our tank, I think. There we go. And look at this. Edgel, a rank 1 Raidmaster, actually. Edgel is a young boy growing up in Skogr without parents. Edgel spends a lot of time behind a battered metal shield, training to be a fighter. The few who know him well call him Jill. Maybe we'll just call him Jill. He has not earned a promotion, so we can't really do anything with him, but Rook. Rook is a skilled hunter from a long line of woodsmen who have lived in Skogr, though none of his family have survived the long, hard winters of the north. Since childhood, he has been close friends with the town's resident Varl, Ivor. His talents quickly landed him the position of Huntmaster of Skogr, and Rook wrestles with wanting to teach his daughter Alette to become a self-sufficient woman while also keeping her safe from harm, something he was unable to do for his wife, Aldis, years ago. Oh, that's... We've got a dark history for Rook. And Alette. Oh, she looks so sad all the time. Come on, Alette. Be happy. Be happy, girl. Girl, I know you unhappy, but things about to get better, I swear. Alright, Alette is Rook's daughter. Only vaguely remembers her mother who died when she was a child. Since then, Alette spends most of her time with her father, unimpressed by the traditional roles of other girls in town. She hopes to become a hunter like her father, and in her spare time she practices archery with Oddleaf, the wife of Skogr's chieftain, who has become a motherly figure to her. Oh, that is cute. So I think Alette's biggest strengths are her range, which allow her to put a lot of hurt down on enemies from afar. And you know what? I think she needs a bit of armor break and some exertion so she can do more damage with her bow. There we go. Very nice. So that is our party. We'll put... Well, Rook is... he's fucked up. He's got -1 strength in battle already. We're going to have to rest up to... well, rest him. But you know what? We can't. There's no time for rest in this situation. We got to save as many people as we can. We got to get out of Skogr. But we have time to go to the market. There we go. What do we got? Bale's Locket. This silver locket reveals a tuft of white fur that must have been precious to its owner. Okay, so we've got 9 renown after all of those promotions, so we can't actually buy any of these things. But you can see how strong some items get. 2 strength deflected plus 1 will per kill. Wow. But, you know, we have some renown, and we're able to buy some supplies. So we'll buy 12 supplies. I don't know. Okay, so apparently 1 unit of supplies is worth 1 day. So there we go. We've got 12 additional days for 3 renown. 4 renown, rather. There we go. Alright, we're all set. And do you think I should use the 5 renown to buy some supplies right off the bat? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, so we're meeting Ivor in front of the Great Hall. See what he has to say for himself. You find anyone? A few. Sent them inside. Gosh, this is bad. I'm out of practice, Rook. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking. I can tell you they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children, then they'll attack. Even after we're wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders. I wasn't there. But I know you fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for 1 lifetime. That's where you're going to save us now. Ooh, Rook, with the inspirational words. Don't lay that on me. Come on, let's get inside. Alright, so Ivor, he's got some history to him, but apparently he just does not like to talk about it. Much like many veterans of war. Okay, Here's our chieftain. His name is just Chieftain, so I imagine he's not going to last long. He's got a generic name. Rook, thanks to God you made it. The Great Hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses? The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight, what would you do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done. Rook? Oh boy, I trust Ivor on this. It's not a decision I can care to make. I think we can hold out. Well, we definitely cannot hold out. You definitely do not want to be under siege by a tireless enemy, especially when you're just in a great hall, so I'm going to have to say I trust Ivor on this. The chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, quote unquote, but nonsense. Ivor's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? If Dredge are coming down from the north. Frostvellr to the west. It's close and it has walls. Yeah, that should be a good idea. I intend to be free of Skogr in one push. Nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostvellr. That sounds like suicide, Ivor. Let's do as the chieftain says. That is a terrible idea. That is how you get yourself killed. What if we set the town on fire as we left? Is that, would that be a good idea? Do we abound in the storehouse? That's asking the important questions right here. We need to know about the food. If we have to, we'd be leaving behind everything but the supplies you brought, Rook. Yeah, we don't have enough. On the other hand, Frostvellr is at least a week away. I'm not sure we've got that much food. No, I've got like 20 days worth for 2 people. Definitely not enough for the village. It'll be cutting it close. If we're saddled with heavy carts, it'll be almost impossible to outpace the Dredge. And if we run out of food before we get to Frostvellr, it won't matter how many escape. I still say let me handle the Dredge. Let's just all get out of here like the chieftain suggested. Ivor usually knows what he's talking about. I'll join him. We can't afford to leave the food behind. We definitely cannot. We need the food to get to Frostvellr. It's going to get us killed, Rook. Die fighting Dredge or starve on the road. I'd rather fight. I agree with Rook. Then I'm coming with you. That catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin but doesn't argue. From the training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine. I'll get the townspeople ready. Take some of the fighters and gather as much food as you can. Tell us when you're ready. Alright, so we're going to make a push for the storehouse so we can grab as much supplies as possible before we fucking take off towards Frostvellr. You step into the courtyard, where you can already see Dredge in every direction. The storehouse isn't far. You slip inside and start loading carts while Ivor and the half-dozen men who came along do the same. When you've gathered as much as you dare, Ivor takes up position outside the Great Hall. Dredge have already taken notice, watching closely. Come on, he mutters, and people begin filing out of the hall. Almost immediately, things begin to go wrong. Some Dredge go after the yaks tied to supplies, while others lunge at a cart with chickens. Terrified men pull axes, and the Dredge respond in kind. Not far away, you spot Ivor raising his shield, cursing. You prepare for her fight. So, already this may have been a mistake, because we're gonna get people killed for fucking food. But we've got a new addition to our party. It's Oddleaf, another archer. Perfect. Archers are ridiculously strong sometimes, which I think is the idea. But our party is split, which is not the greatest. We'll put Rook over here, Oddleaf, and Ivor. There he goes, and Alette over here. So we've just switched a few things up, and now we've got a nice little party. We do have 3 Dredge grunts and a Dredge scourge to kill. I hope it goes well. We'll put Oddleaf there and Ivor in the middle. Perfect. So we'll see how it goes. Ivor, right off the bat, is going to try to flank these guys in the rear, and hopefully it goes well. I'm not really sure. It's not the greatest that our party is split like that. Okay, so that Dredge grunt is already going for Oddleaf. I probably fucked that up. I should have gone for that guy. But there you go. Jill is going to try to take as much punishment from this Dredge Scourge as possible. Hopefully it goes well for him. But we are heavily outnumbered, unfortunately. And Rook is going to join him. And let's see. Rook's skill is Mark Prey, where he does 1 armor damage and all allies within range automatically attack the target. We'll try that. So we'll attack this guy for 1 armor, and Jill will do 2 damage. Not bad. That was actually 4 damage. Nice. But I have a feeling Rook is going to get fucked up this battle as well. We're going to try to do 4 damage to this... well, we could do 4 armor damage to this Scourge with Alette's special ability there. She definitely needs more willpower points. Yeah, Rook is going to get fucking roasted right off the bat. But Oddleaf, let's going to see if we can get her to do literally anything, but no. She can only cower behind Ivor. What is this thing? I don't know what that symbol on Rook means, but I guess we'll find out at some point. Alright. I'm going to move Ivor into contact with these fucking guys, and he's going to shield bash this guy into that grunt. That was really shitty. I thought it would knock that grunt aside, but apparently not. Rook, as usual, is getting absolutely boot-fucked. It's not going great. But we've already got the Scourge down to 2 armor and 3 strength. And look at that. He's going to try to summon another grunt. And we definitely do not want that to happen. Holy shit balls. So I'm going to move Rook into contact with him. And I think he can take him out. With 1 exertion point, 1 willpower point, we'll knock him out. Honestly, it's because he's weakened from being injured. That's what that symbol is. But anyway, there we go. We've got Rook to take out that Scourge. But unfortunately, he's going to get knocked out by these grunts very shortly if we don't fucking do anything about it. Alette's going to knock off 4 armor from this grunt. I really do not like the positioning of these grunts, as well as my archers. But there we go. That grunt has actually ignored Oddleaf till the fullest extent. So Oddleaf can shoot him in the back for 3 points of damage. And then Ivor can most likely finish him off. Okay, there goes Rook. Yet again. We gotta give Rook some more fucking armor. It's really ridiculous. This fucking... He's gonna get knocked out every single battle at this rate. But we can knock out this grunt, but we'll just leave him with 1 strength. And that will significantly slow down these 2 stronger guys. So... Jill, buddy, how you doing? Man? We're gonna move. Oh no, we're gonna move Jill into contact with this guy, and he can do 5 points of damage, like so. That is half that guy's health, so it's going great. But like I said, we'll leave that 1 grunt as is, but we'll do some more damage to these 2 with Alette, who can do 4 points of damage. Wow. So we've got 2 significantly weakened grunts. We just gotta weaken the last, and we're all set. I don't think Oddleaf can get a shot off on that 1 guy, but we can knock out... we'll knock out 1 grunt, because, truthfully, there isn't much else to do. But Ivor is taking a bit of a beating from all of these grunts, but that's exactly what he's there for. He's our fucking tank right now. Tank and armor breaker. It's kind of his shtick, if you will. But we can get Jill to take out this 1 grunt, and then Oddleaf or Alette can take out the other. It's gone quite well, except for Rook, who's actually been crushed by that Scourge. Yeah, you know what? This has not gone bad at all. We'll get Oddleaf to end this once and for all. 6 damage. Holy fucking shitballs. There we go. Oddleaf has earned a promotion already. But we've got the supplies, and now we can head out onto the road, I believe. In the chaos that follows, you notice out of the corner of your eye some of the town's guards struggling desperately with the dredge and what might be the chieftain among them. To your left, Ivor is laying into a large colossus. Behind him, an elderly man scrambles to his feet. Past that, it's clear that most of the townspeople are scattering. If nobody steps in, they could be picked off 1 by 1. Nearby, a yox bleats pitifully as a dredge wrestle with the wagon tied to it. Another full cart has been toppled beside it, abandoned. You could end up losing more food and supplies than you started out with. Try to help the fighters, try to keep everyone together, get Ivor to retake the supply carts. We need those supply carts. That is why we came out here in the first fucking place. So we're going to get Ivor to get the supply carts. Without food, it doesn't matter how many people escape. Ivor, you shout, burying your axe in the nearest dredge. With a grunt, he joins you in fending off the dredge around the supplies. Alright, so we're in for another battle. Rook, of course, is still injured. Only -1 strength, which is not a huge deal. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it all goes well. Alright, this time we've actually surrounded the dredge, which is very interesting indeed, but we want to, I'll put Ivor... No, I need to consolidate my forces, because if I have my forces split, like so, then they can just power through, you know, 1 or 2 of my men, so I'm going to have to concentrate my troops, like so. There we are. So Ivor immediately is going to move to set up a shield line, I suppose. Edgel will join him as well. So we've got another Dredge Scourge, the motherfuckers that summon grunts. So we're going to have to take him out as soon as possible, I would assume. Edgel's going to get hit a bit, but he's got the armor for it. Unlike Rook, I think we need to play fast and loose with Rook. He does not have the armor to withstand a lot of hits, so we'll try to just wedge him in this spot here. Hopefully it goes well. I don't really know what to do with Rook. He has no armor, and he's getting fucking knocked around every single battle. I suppose I could not use him, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of having him in our force to begin with. Look at that, we can do 4 points off that grunt right away. Good old Alette. Another few points off Rook. But Oddleaf is going to try to even up the odds here. Now, she has this special ability, Rain of Arrows, which will trap 1 tile with 1 arrow, causing strength damage if walked over before next turn. I don't really know. This seems kind of useless in our current situation, so I guess I'll just get her to attack regularly. She'll do 2 armor damage to this dredge. We need to try to help out Rook as much as possible. Now, luckily, this Scourge, he's kind of being pushed around, like he has nowhere to go. He can only go around Ivor at this point, and maybe that's a perfect opportunity to use Rain of Arrows, and we can trap that 1 tile right in front of Ivor, and hopefully it goes well for him. Alright, so we've got 1 grunt down to 1 strength, and you know what, we don't need to worry about him. His hits are going to deflect off every single fucking piece of armor we have, so we don't need to worry about it. Let's see, I'll just move Alette a few tiles, like so. She'll attack this guy. No, we'll do some strength damage, 4 points off, just to make Rook's life a little bit easier. Oh shit, never mind. I was hoping I would be able to trap the ground right in front of Ivor, but it was not meant to be so. But Oddleaf has the same ability as Alette, where if she doesn't move, she does more damage. So we'll do some more damage, as previously mentioned, to that grunt. Now, all the grunts are very weak, and we just need to get Ivor to deal with this Scourge right here. 4 points of damage. We need some exertion points for Ivor, I believe. But it's going alright for now. Now, Jill is going to take out this 1 grunt. There we go. We'll get Rook to take out another. Perhaps this one? No, it's going to be this guy here. We'll take out this grunt. Perfect. Oh, shit. Fuck. I really should not have done that. I opened up Rook for an attack right there, and he got demolished. And it was no one's fault but my own, because I'm the dumbest, basically. But there we go. We just need to mop up now. Luckily, I don't think there are any permanent repercussions to getting your heroes knocked out. Maybe there will be some further down the line when we're sort of out of the tutorial mode. But for now, I think it's all good. Okay, we'll do 7 points of damage to this guy, and Jill can not finish the job, actually. But he can do some armor damage, and we'll have our archers definitely finish it. Alette is taking care of it. Taking care of business. Damn, girl, I like the way you shot that guy in the head and you killed him. That was great. Okay, so we've freed some more supply carts, and we are finally on the road. Finally on the fucking road. Fighters notice your victory and scramble to help throw supplies back onto the wagons. You gather what you can and get the yaks moving. Soon you've put distance between you and the dredge. Survivors gather as you flee, fewer than you had hoped. You see Oddleaf as she emerges from a row of trees, struggling to bear the body of the chieftain in her arms. Her face is blank. Helping her to the caravan, you cover the body with a cloth. The chieftain's death hits you like a punch to the gut. Only at Ivor's insistence does the caravan get moving again to Frostvellr. What did I tell you? The unnamed chieftain was, of course, going to die. Alet's hand clasps tightly around your own, and you walk together in silence. Okay, we've gained 15 renown. And you know what? I think this is as good a place as any to leave it off. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next video.